Good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Washington Nationals. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Steven Strasburg, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, he's going to be fun to watch. He almost always is. He's proven to be one of the more dominant arms in all of baseball, and you can bet this opposing lineup is not too excited about having to face him. More often than not, he shuts teams down, so that's kind of what I expect from him in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
7 o'clock.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Oh, and he misses it.
Tip your cap if you're the pitcher right there. That was a great battle. Couple of tough pitches. Offensive player able to work himself deep into the count. Pitcher on the attack, but chalk one up for the offense on that.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Full count, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hits the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He comes into this one having taken the starter deep in 3 prior at-bats. That's a pretty good indicator that he likes facing this guy, and he sees the ball well out of his hand. He could be in for a big game.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. LeMahieu, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First offering on its way. Fouled off. The 0-1 delivery. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Strasburg on 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Hard ground ball to third. A diving effort as it's off his glove. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine left for the Yankees. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Shortstop.
At the knees, strike 1.
Turner.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Who's the one to
right
watch,
fielder.
Dan?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Hit in the air to center field. Hicks is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, the third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
That gets down, and the inning continues.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his
second
stuff.
baseman, Howie.
Here's Howie Kendrick as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Nats on the board first, courtesy of the solo home. Leading off the inning, Giancarlo Stanton. And they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch on its way. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton, and the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but they gathered themselves, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
In now, Gary Sanchez. Ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Sanchez brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Didi Gregorius will be next. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. So we're all tied up following the home run. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Didi Gregorius. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. In the dirt here. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Sanchez leads off second with nobody out. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Skied into straightaway right after it is eaten. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he is in there.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And I'm focusing on outfielder Juan Soto today. Obviously, the bat plays. We've seen it a time or two. This guy can go line to line with the quickness and go deep in a hurry. But defensively, he makes the game look easy as well, and a strong arm to back it up.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And he misses ball 4. In now, Luis Severino, and their runners at the corners now.
The pitcher, number 40, Luis Severino.
Here's the first pitch to him. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Digging in to try it again, DJ LeMahieu.
DJ LeMahieu.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Ready with the 1-1. Strike taken up in the zone.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Hit on the ground out to short. Turner has it. He'll go the short way to Kendrick at second, and that'll be that. But the Yankees. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Zimmerman, or just simply Zim. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Zimmerman.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Standing in, Kurt Suzuki.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Behind 0-2 now. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge has a play. 1 out. So a runner at first with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
And Hicks will settle under this one for the 2nd out. So coming to the plate, Steven Strasburg. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Bounce to first. And Encarnacion will take this to the bag and back in our nation's capital. Before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Aaron Judge is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. Soto is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Ready for another chance? Aaron Hicks. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
0-1 count. Here it comes. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
Ready with the 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Torres. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Soto ranging back. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left, and the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Now batting, left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. 2-1 New York. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all of the land, Trey Turner. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. LeMahieu comes up with it, and the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
the right fielder, number 2.
In now is Adam Eaton, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here it comes. Outside with the fastball. It's 1-0.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball, and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Torres hit the bag. Relay to Encarnacion, and they turn the double play.
Now batting.
In now is Anthony Rendon. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
A ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. No. Digging in, Gary Sanchez.
Leading off for the Yankees, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
From the stretch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Misses. Ball 2. Drilled down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Soto moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Yankees,
Here's Didi Gregorius. flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 home. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Eaton. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Edwin Encarnacion reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. He's set and the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses with it. 1-1. Encarnacion, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this: you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
Ground ball foul down the left side. And he fouls this one off. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And that ends the inning. So they go quietly here. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Juan Soto. He reached on a single in his first try. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now it's 2-0. 2-0 count. The pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. On the move is Stanton, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now back, second baseman.
Standing in, Howie Kendrick comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is low, ball 1. And that's too high, ball 2. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Due next, there's Ryan Zimmerman. There's ball 4. Now batting, Ryan Zimmerman. He singled his last time up.
First baseman.
And that misses inside. 1-0.
Zimmerman.
Right side. One there. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings, as that one will retire the side. So now the pitcher for the Yankees, Luis Severino. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. He's ready. Here's the first offering. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little in this one.
Soft liner towards center, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. To the left side, but it's well foul.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. And he misses there for ball four. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that.
Right fielder,
first and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Working for the punch out and the offering, and he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Here's the first pitch to him. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout. Something to get you back in this inning.
Severino on third. LeMahieu on second. Judge on at first with nobody out. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Up next for the Yankees.
So it's bases loaded, 1 away, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder, Gleyber Torres. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Giancarlo.
Stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, that's a great pitch right there. An 0-0 changeup to a great hitter. It opens up so many more places you can go in the strike zone.
And there's ball one.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Ready with the 1-1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Turned on down the line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Too high, ball 3.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager, and that's going to do it now for Steven Strasburg.
Ladies and gentlemen,
so he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Javi Guerra answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So 1 swing, and he unloads the bases on that one, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
And it's almost unfair. He inherited this mess from the previous pitcher, but he definitely didn't help the situation. They hoped he could save the day and put out the fire, but instead he threw some gasoline on it.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius, as it's on the ground toward the hole. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. Middle of the night here at Nationals Park. It's the Yankees 7 and the Nats 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Behind 0-2 now. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball just missed above the zone. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. And this one just misses off the corner. Ball even at 2-2.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2. Gerardo Parra will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 88, Gerardo.
He pulls this one into right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And that Wander Suero gets the call to pitch here. And he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's in there for strike one. No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on him.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down, got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone. Gio Urshela will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 29, Gio Urshela.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The pitch. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike three. Stepping up to the plate, DJ LeMahieu will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a called strike on the outside part of the plate. And it's quickly 0-2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. 2 out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Dylan Betances enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
For the Yankees, number 68.
Leading off the inning, Trey Turner, and they'll need him to get something going here. No balls and a strike to count. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. And it's 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Up next for Washington,
from the stretch, here's the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Turner aboard here at first with nobody out. One and two now to Adam Eaton.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. No one out with a runner at second. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Now to the plate, Anthony Rendon. Previous history against Dylan Betances. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck, and that misses. 2-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Waiting on deck is Howie Kendrick. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Howie Kendrick is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
The 2-1 is in there for the second strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. This is in the air out to straightaway center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Nats lead. Back here at Nationals Park, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Here's big Aaron Judge. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Good pitch, and I think he locked him up, but he wasn't rewarded for it this time.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1 gone here in the Yankee 7th, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. First pitch of the at-bat. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. 7 runs, only 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Lined hard toward right center, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2.
1-2.
Hicks, the runner at second with one away. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
Well, no preferential treatment there.
Now, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His second home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game. If this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Next for the Yankees, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's at the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. A hit in 2 tries so far. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Striding in now for the Nats, Kurt Suzuki. Previous history against Dylan Betances. He's 1 for 4. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game.
Victor Robles.
Victor Robles digging in now. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. And another foul ball. Now another 0-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. 1-2. Here it comes. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Another full count offering on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton there to take it. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. As Dribble Cabrera will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. As Dribble Cabrera ahead in a 3-1 count now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4. Coming to the plate now, Trey Turner. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now. 2-1 the count to Trey Turner. In the dirt, and now let's see. The throw will go to third, and it's too late as he's in there. Still even at 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. 8th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 9. Tanner Rainey enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Striding in, Didi Gregorius. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll. All starts jumping out like this. It's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Edwin Encarnacion is on deck. Hit out towards second. Up with it now is Kendrick. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Edwin Encarnacion now 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So now a pinch hitter set to come on as Brett Gardner's grabbed the bat and moved into the on-deck circle.
Number 11, Brett Gardner.
Rainey is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out. That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
The 2-2 pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Tommy Canley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 48. Tommy.
Striding into the box, Adam Eaton, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. 0-1 the count. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that is off the wall in right field. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
The third baseman, number 6.
Stepping up now, Anthony Rendon. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
The left fielder, number 22.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. Into the box, Howie Kendrick, as he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Liner toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
First baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Outside, 2-1. 3 runs already home here. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And Zimmerman will watch this one miss for ball 4. Ready once again, Kurt Suzuki. Lifetime in this matchup. He's 1 for 2. 1-0 the count. Popped him up. Torres over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So 2 down now in the Washington 8th, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. But the Nationals strike for 3, all coming. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First delivery to him on the way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
3-2 now. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Hicks. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here it comes. Too low, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. The 2-0. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Soto giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire. Michael Taylor will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is on his horse. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Trey.
Now with the plate, Trey Turner. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
In now, Adam Eaton, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He doubled his last time through. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. He loses him on ball 4. Into the plate now, Anthony Rendon. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 54.
First pitch of the at-bat. This one's down to third. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The New York Yankees get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Luis Severino pitches well enough to get the W. Steven Strasburg permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 9 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.